All right, hello everybody, and welcome to this year's 2024 SSD Trainee Trials Watch Party. I am so excited to watch all of the routines today. We have a lot to go through, so we're going to get started as soon as we possibly can here. Here's all the routines that we have here. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly double check my audio. Let me know if I sound okay in the chat, and we'll get started in a moment. Let's see. All right. So I definitely have good audio, at least from what I have heard. Hello to, let's see who we have in the chat here. We have Trippy and Haley and Savannah and Liv and Comet Force is joining us today. Hello, everybody, and welcome. All right, so here's how the SSD Trainee Trials Watch Party is going to work for today. And this will also apply for tomorrow's Internationals Watch Party. So what I'm going to do is I am going to watch all of the routines that I have permission to watch. I reached out to all of the owners on Discord or a little bit of Instagram to make sure I'm allowed to watch their routines. I'm going to just give my general opinions about it, some general commentary, not too much like I'm not actually judging you guys or anything like that. I'm not giving you scores or anything. So yeah, I am really, really excited for all of this. Hello, we've got Sea Vikings in the chat. Thank you. I sound perfect. That's great. And Fauna Dressage is joining us for today. Hey, you know what? We've got a handful of the clubs here that are going to be actually shown in the video today. All right, so we are going in alphabetical order here. We've got, like I said, a good handful of clubs and teams to watch here. So we have got Cerulean Dressage. What I usually do is I will, let's see. Let's mute that for now. By the way, I'm probably going to get a copyright claim on all of this stuff, so hooray. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. So what I usually do is I will read the description of the routine. I will just watch it, and I will give some general commentary and things like that. All right, we're bringing a little mystery and a lot of fun with us. Oh, Scooby-Doo! Oh my gosh, I love the nostalgia already. The first part of the routine is the showcases of the Mystery Gang, Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo. That's interesting. Velma, Shaggy, Daphne, and Fred, and their strong connection as they work together and set the tone of teamwork and unity. I really like that. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is, oh God, I actually forgot what I was going to say. Okay, I'll just keep reading here. 20 seconds in, the action heats up as the monsters riding sleek black Lipizaners make their dramatic entrance, giving the gang a fright and a spark sparking of a chase. Yes, the monsters spend half of the routine having fun, tormenting the game. Let's see, chasing them around the arena in true Scooby-Doo fashion. At the 2-minute mark, the tide turns with a transition of leverage, symbolized by a pulsating pinwheel, signaling a shift of power. From here, the game works to trap their monsters in the corners at the 3-minute mark, showcasing their clever teamwork and precise movements. As a final nod to the classic show, we included the signature question mark, hinting that this mystery, just like every Scooby-Doo adventure, may not be over quite yet. A balance of storytelling, frights, and a whole lot of fun gives our routine playful energy while maintaining the precision of dressage. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I remembered and then I forgot what I was going to say. Something about watching these routines. If I remember, I will say something. But let's give a like and this is what I was going to say. I have not watched any of these routines yet. Like, this is my first time watching any of these routines. I purposefully do not watch the routines so I can do these live streams as my first impressions. Let me know if you can hear the audio of the video here. It's supposed to be quieter so you can hear my voice. By the way, let me know if my microphone starts to get really, really loud. Sometimes that happens. All right. Ooh, very dramatic entrance here. Yeah, I really find it interesting that clubs are shifting to this idea that they start with an introduction like this. I'm going to turn it down a little bit on my end. Ah, the music is so nostalgic. Love Scooby-Doo. I want to know what the reshade preset is. I am going to try to get through these as fast as I can, by the way, since we have a lot of routines to go to and these live streams take a while. You cannot hear the music? I can try turning it up a little bit. Hopefully that helps. All right. Very cool intro here. Nice wide circle. You can only hear me talking? That's a great question. Should be able to hear it. I have it on desktop audio. It's like it's muted. Oof. Okay, let's go ahead and give that a quick fix here. Let's see if we can fix that. Properties. Do I have to go through here? Desktop audio. It says it's going. Do you hear anything now? Mic testing, well, I don't need to mic test, but. Oh, I love the audio clips. This is a fun shape. I like that. No? Ah, dang. I wonder what the problem is. Yeah, because you're coming through display capture here. This is all the way up. That is so weird. I don't know why it's not. Oh, I see why. Look at this. It's on the wrong audio track. Got it. Got it. So hopefully it'll fix it in the meantime. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys helping me out with the stream here, because sometimes these things are not something I can test out beforehand. A little bit of clipping between these riders here, not quite sure what's happening. This is nice. I like the use of the alignment here. It's different. Good, little turnaround, coming into a pinwheel shape here. 4 spoke, very nice. Yeah, there we go, good. I'm glad you can hear it now. I am still gonna make the audio just a little bit quieter. Hopefully the balance is okay. Let me know if the music is ever too loud. Nice job halting on this pinwheel here. I like the use of the different colors of horses as well. How many riders is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Ooh, you can see your riders in the chat. That's fun. What music are you guys using? I'm really curious. Oh, are you guys in wild mode? That's fun. Yeah, doesn't seem to be riders on these horses here.
We're getting close to solving this mystery. Only one thing left to do.
Love the voice clips. That's hilarious. You guys do a nice job of hitting all the points of the arena. Really getting out there and it being wide. It's perfect like that. Thank you, Fauna. I appreciate the audio check here. Ooh, this is interesting. Little one-spoke pinwheel here with a little trail at the end. This is the question mark. This is the question mark. I see the vision. I see the vision. That is cool. I really like how you did that shape there. All right, here are the credits here. So, really nice job, Cerulean. I really like, at the very end, the shape there. It felt fun. It really did feel fun. It felt dramatic as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this here. It felt dramatic. It felt like, ooh, the suspense of a mystery, right? Because that's literally the point of, you know, the mystery gang. So really nice work on that routine. Yes, the question mark was awesome, and it was very well executed as well. Gaps were really nice, alignment was really nice on that pinwheel, and very, very clear on the shape and the vision there. Okay, like I said, we're going to move quickly here, and we're going to move on to Cerulean Dressage. So there's a lot of clubs and teams here that are new to me. Oops, don't click on that just yet. Okay, that's my fault. All right, so let's read the story here. Silver starlight filters through the trees in the thick forest of sycamore, branches cracking, and leaves rustling as the creature of the forest lurks their way through the shadows. Silently cries the dragon of the forest, protecting herself from harms of the poachers. Bright blue moonlight shines through the forest. Bit of a tongue twister here. A group of 4 riders have made their way into the depths of the unknown. Unsure of what lies ahead, they are certain to find out if the folklore of the forest is true or false, determined to find the mystical beast that lies within and gain its trust. Okay, here are the writers here. Yeah, put your music in the description. I want to know what I'm listening to as well as what I'm seeing. Honestly, I think reshade is like one of the best things that Star Stable has, like the community is using right now. Because this really is nice. Sets a really cool tone here. Yeah, I am so glad that you guys were so clear about that question mark. So cool. Oh, you guys had the poor lights. The glitch here. Nice use of the backing up there. That's pretty fun. Love the symmetry so far. By the way, I am going to be putting all of the routines in the links of the live stream after the routine, but I also want to make sure that I try to send it to you guys in the chat. I'm not sure if I can. But definitely please be sure to actually watch these routines on your own accounts as well. A little bit of a clipping here. Yeah, love the music. Very folk music, very folk dance. Star Stable did us dirty with this glitch. No, for real. Wonderful alignment here. Really nice. Fun way to merge there. Beautiful go timing right there. Yeah, yeah. I think if your routine was already intentionally not touching these corners, that's a good thing, because then you would get all covered up here. Little bit of an alignment thingy right there. Interesting, these two guys went away. Oh, is this? This is How to Train Your Dragon. It's an arrangement. Only just now understood it. Yeah, another little merge here. I don't think that person's intentional. What arrangement of this music is this? I wanna look at it and go back and like add it to my playlist. Ooh, fun. Okay. Dragon comes, disappear into global. This bird, they gotta get rid of this bird. I'm so sick of this bird, man. Yeah, so is it exclusively How to Train Your Dragon music, or is it also other folk music? Nice. Okay, so we'll scroll down here so the video doesn't go on. Well done to Cerulean Dressage. Really nice work there. I really liked the symmetry that you guys had throughout the routine, and I think the storytelling was also really well done. I like the concept of, like, literally, you know, you even said here, right, sort of the mystery and the depths of the unknown, like the idea that the dragon, you didn't know where they were going to go, where they were going to pop up. So I think that was really well done here. The only thing I would say is just pushing out just a little bit more to these outside edges of the arena here. I think you guys were mostly kind of in this area here. But otherwise, I think this was really well done. You guys had really nice go timing, really nice alignments. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. So, once again, congratulations and best of luck. I got to say this to every club and team. Best of luck to all of the clubs and teams here, because you guys have not been, well, I'm sure you guys have been scored, but the scores have not been announced yet. Okay, so we're going to move on to Comet Force here. By the way, here is the link. Comet Force, you guys are up next, and you guys are in the chat. So, hello. It is your time to shine. Okay, so we're going to pause and read the description here, like you guys' logo. All right, so let's see what you guys have to say. Aqua Voyage, or is it Aqua Voyage? I'm not sure if that's the name of your routine or that's your club slogan. A group of friends wander through a quiet forest, their footsteps soft on mossy ground. The forest seemed almost untouched by time, though, let's see, though the deeper they went, the stranger the forest became. Shadows shifted unnaturally, and a strange stillness crept in. It felt as if the forest was alive, hiding secrets beyond their understanding, as if a certain presence was waiting to be uncovered. Ooh, I like the themes that we've got going on here. These routines here. It's all about the mystery. What's next? What's going to happen? They stumbled into an old ruin where a group of graceful horses stood. At the center was the most breathtaking sight, an elegant seahorse that seemed to lead the herd. The seahorse's glowing scales shimmered in the dappled light. Its eyes sparkled like gems. The horses gently approached the travelers, the movements fluid and mesmerizing. After a moment of wonder, the horses lowered their heads in invitation, and despite their hesitation, the travelers climbed onto their backs. The horses carried them through a hidden path that led them to a glimmering waterfall. As they passed through, the world shifted, and they found themselves submerged in a radiant underwater realm. The travelers felt a deep connection to the horses and thought these creatures were sharing not just a place but also a part of themselves. I really like the concept here. The horses guided them through vibrant coral gardens and ancient sunken ruins, revealing the beauty of the secret world. After what felt like both hours and mere moments, I like the dichotomy here, both hours and mere moments at the same time. The seahorses brought them back to the waterfall, safe and sound. The travelers dismounted, their hearts full of gratitude. With a final knowing glance from the seahorse, it was as if saying a final goodbye. They returned to the forest they'd shared and witnessed a magic few would ever believe, something they would carry with them forever. Okay, so here's the music here. Thank you so much for putting the music there. I love looking at the music and referencing that. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a watch. No. I love reading the stories. Please tell stories. Don't worry about the length of the story. It makes it more immersive. Oh, that was cool. The seahorse. Look at the seahorse. Ooh, fun transition. Fun transitions. I really like this. Even if you guys didn't post the routine, like if these introductions were not part of the routine, you guys should post these separately. And this applies to everybody. You guys should like post the intros separately as separate edits. Those will pop off. What a cool entrance. I love the reshade here. I like this intro. Very strong. Beat drop, probably. Build up. I wonder if you guys choreograph to the music, because the energy flows really well. Nice job here, going right into a 4-spoke. Yeah, because the routine lines up very well with the music. Sounds like something you would hear in Wind Band. I want to play this music, actually. Look at this. This is cool. Cool shape. Yeah, I really like how you split your riders up. And by the way, I try to read the chat, but if I miss anything, I apologize. After the routines, I try to go back and catch up in the chat. Yeah, feel free to chat, hype it up. Good use of gates here. Sometimes it's hard to really incorporate the faster gates in dressage, so you guys are doing very well with that. Good, I like how you go from moments of asymmetry to coming together like this. timing with these two riders, I think. Cool. Good timing here of the ignore. Yeah, cool. 3 groups doing something different. Yeah. Very epic. It feels like a grand adventure, you know? And I think that's the point of your routine. Nice circle. Really, really nice job on that. Good halting. Nice, you guys come together. Fun, a little figure 8 pattern here. Yeah, I like the line work here. Good to show off some line work. Is this a fish? Is that a fish at the end? That's fun. I do kind of wish we saw the seahorse in the routine itself, but I think you guys told the story very well, even without the seahorse. Let's read some comments here as we come to the end here. Oh, Totoro! I love when routines are choreographed to music, makes it much more satisfying to watch. You can see where it all comes from. Yes, absolutely. Honestly, SSD should start judging against music too. It would be nice if they added a category for that. I think that would just be a bit difficult to do because the music choices is like so subjective. I'm a musician and I love listening to music. I think music is actually somewhat more important than choreography sometimes, but that is up to SSD whether they want to implement something like that. I think that would be kind of just a very difficult thing to train judges on, though. But I see where you're coming from. Yes, write that down. Yes, more music choreography competition is what we need. Yeah, it'd be fun. I think the point of Symphony of Skills actually was like something like that. I don't quite remember. But okay, let's see. Comet's 8 on that circle construction. No, for real, they did. Everwind Feathers, hello and welcome to the chat here. Yay, I'm so glad I caught the fish. I'm catching all of the shapes that you guys are making, which is great. Yes, a single comp requirement. As a single comp requirement, it could work. Yeah, it's an interesting discussion to have, you know. How much weight should music have on a routine? I think it would actually be interesting if they did make a competition where, like, they told you, hey, you have to choreograph exactly to the music and things like that. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on here. So thank you to, you know what I need to do? I need to highlight these so I know I'm done with them. Okay, it looks like we're moving on to Dinero Dressage here. And we're also going to copy this in the chat for you guys. Hey, what's good? Welcome to anybody who's joining the chat here. Let's pause this just real quick and read the story. All right, we've got Dinero, and we do not have any storyline, it seems like, here, but that is A-okay. Is this... What movie is this? But the name of the routine is it Dramorin's Legacy? Is this, Raya and the Last Dragon? I think. I'm not very cultured with movies. Yeah, Timeless Dance. Oh, the Timeless Dance, everyone's choreography was great. Music choice was just not my personal preference, but I think everyone had a really good interpretation of that music. Yeah, please everybody post your intros as separate videos, as separate edits. Yeah, the Disney one. So we got 8 riders here. Good intro. Started off nice and slow, and then you exploded into your first set. Little bit of a gap here. I think this is one of these type of routines where it's not necessarily a storyline, it's just set to music, which is actually what we would have done. Emerald Hunters was supposed to compete in trainee trials, but unfortunately we had to drop out. Yeah, nice job on these 4 spokes pinwheels. I think everyone's getting really comfortable with pinwheels, and that's really cool to see. Like, we're perfecting pinwheels. Ooh, a little miniature pinwheel here on both sides. Nice job on that. That's a nice way of hitting these outer edges. Do a little pinwheel on the outer edges. From what I'm seeing too, people are getting more and more comfortable using the corners of the arena as well. Cool, I love this little weaving effect. That was stunning, really nice. Good alignment, pretty nice here. It's hard to look at alignment when you're spread over 40 meters of the arena here. Bit of an action arrow. Little bit of a timing, but they caught up and they made right on that. Kind of want to see you guys come down here a little more on the B and E wall sides. Yeah, the unity of this routine. Big line, love that. Yeah, please do big line work. I love seeing big line work. Turns into a letter D, I love that. This poor person kind of ruined your routine at the end there. But yeah. Fun! That was a fun routine to listen to, fun routine to watch. I think you guys did very well on that routine. I really like the unity of that routine, the ability to like come together and do similar movements and really show that off. Your pinwheels were very nice as well. You really showed those off. Yeah, so let's see what we're saying in the chat here. Let's see, I love the music. It's just trying to add difficulty to pinwheels now. Yeah, it's like once you get the pinwheel down, how can you elevate that? As more people use them, their original difficulty score lowers, sadly. Yeah, it's difficult. Like, on one hand, you want to increase your difficulty score, but at the same time, you don't want to increase your difficulty score without also sacrificing your technique. So it's like, should you do a pinwheel that's really, really good, or do a handful of pinwheels that are all done differently. So thank goodness ours did not include much running around. Yeah, with running around, like, it's tough. Like, you gotta go fast, but you also have to be really controlled with it. I think they should be marked on how well they performed, as you can easily incorporate it, but to do it is a neat skill, yes. Alright. So that was Dinero Dressage. Yeah, once again, be sure to invite all of your friends, invite all of your club members or team members so that they can watch this live stream as well. We're making some good progress here. We're moving on to Everwind Feathers, and I'll put this in the chat here for you guys. Oops, I clicked on Cerulean by accident. Alright, so moving on to Everwind Feathers, Rewrite the Stars. This is from The Greatest Showman, I believe. So we'll take a look here. Gotta pause. Alright, we do have a story for this routine, it seems. There once was a herd of horses living on the Everwind fields, where after something happened that we cannot talk about today, the horses stopped caring for themselves and for each other. Were horses that were different because of how they thought and looked were excluded. Today was the moment where horses from that herd recognized that they couldn't be happy with this way of living. It dreamed of a real herd where they protected each other and where you could be free, where everyone was treated respectfully no matter how they were. So the horses began to explain to the other horses and told them what they always dreamed of. After a long time, the herd decided to follow their dreams and make new rules for the herd. Every horse showed what is most important for them to be happy in the herd. The expelled horses heard about it, watched what was happening, and decided to connect with them again. Do you live how you want to love and what you dream of? That's a great question, a great theoretical question here. All right, this is your second routine, it looks like. So it's not quite perfect, but it's a step for us and an interesting experience. Well, congratulations on taking a big risk with trainee trials and just, putting yourselves out there. Doing routines like this is hard. Like, no matter what level of competition you're doing, whether it's like a standard division or like a really big regional competition or something like that, even just a showcase routine, it's hard to put yourselves out there. So I applaud you guys for doing that, and we'll go ahead and get started. Nice. Beautiful timing on that backup. Straight into a pinwheel. Nice. Kind of a staggered inverse pinwheel here. I was about to say, I want to see how you get out of it. Yeah, nice gaps here. How are you doing this timing? That's amazing. I like this arrangement of the song here. Good slant alignment as you're coming this way. Yeah, I think the thing is now that pinwheels are becoming so common that they're almost like cliche. Because for a while, it was the circles, doing really good circles and circle moves, and now people are kind of moving to the pinwheels. Yeah, nice little exchange here with the riders at the end. So in my opinion, you know, you don't necessarily have to do something different with pinwheels all the time. I think it's kind of more important that you do them really well first. Show off good technique with them. Not to say that you guys were doing it badly, I'm just commenting in general about pinwheels. Would like to see just a little bit more, well... yeah, nice job here on this 4-spoke pinwheel. Interesting way of getting out of that pinwheel. Nice! I like how you merge into the circle here. Okay. Yeah, so I really liked how each little pinwheel that you guys did was a little different. And you managed... oh, let me come down here. Yeah, you guys... I think what was also really cool was your timing and your alignments were really, really strong. So that tells me you guys do a really nice job on teaching technique, because that's so important. And yeah, taking the time to work on those is what, in my opinion, really stands out. Having good technique rather than doing something super... because you can do a routine with, like, literally just curls and curlovers and fates, and that would be, like, the only moves that you're actually doing, but it's the technique of it is with everyone doing it correctly. That's what actually stands out about it. So yeah, really nice job to Everwind Feathers there. Okay, moving on to, we've got up next is Fauna Dressage. I believe they were with us in the chat. I don't know if they're still here, but we're moving on to Fauna here.
Clicker.
Okay, we've got an ad. I can take a look at the messages here. So many 4-spoke windmills this year. Surprised. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are kind of moving towards that. What Emerald Hunters was going to do for our routine, we were actually going to have a 1-spoke pinwheel, and that was going to be very interesting how we did that. We're not going to post our routine, unfortunately, but for the members, they worked so hard on that 1-spoke pinwheel, and I want to, you know, really teach them how to really do pinwheels, because when I was teaching them, it was kind of like I was teaching them rote, if that makes sense. I was just teaching them directly, you know, this is exactly what I want to do. There was not a whole lot of prior teaching beforehand, like no prior prep on how to have them do the pinwheel, but they did very well without it. So I really want to, like, officially teach them. Let's see. At one point, we originally didn't want to do a pinwheel, the ones at the middle, and we didn't treat it like a pinwheel. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Okay, we're going to move on here. The revival of Arendor. Long ago, a cursed forest lay dead and silent until Flora, the elven healer, found it. Moved by its sorrow, she used ancient magic to revive it, transforming it into Arendor. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. A sanctuary of light and magical creatures. Flora became its queen, a guardian of harmony. Years later, humans discovered Arendor and coveted its magic. When Flora refused to let them exploit it, they declared war. The conflict raged for decades, devastating both sides. Flora, heartbroken by the destruction, sought peace. At last, wary of the bloodshed, humans and creatures signed the Pact of Arendor, promising to coexist. Though scarred, the forest healed under Flora's guidance, its light a symbol of hard-earned unity and hope. Okay, here are all of the writers here, and let's see, no music listed, but we shall see. Here we go. Oh, come on, play. Oh, you guys had the lamp glitch. This thing. What horses are you using? Can't tell. Ooh! Yeah, cool cutting through that circle there, those two riders. Stupid bird in the camera. Seems to be. Oh, are these the birch Andalusian? Not the Andalusians, Lusitanos. I think so. Yeah. Seems like a lot of routines are using classical music or like instrumental music. Very orchestral, dramatic music. Cinematic. Go, Lusitanos, go! Good job getting there. What are the other horses you're using? That's the question. Okay, a little action arrow shape. Oh, we barely scraped the corner of the light here. Good job. I mean that in a good way, considering the glitch was... Because look at how much of the arena's cut off. Look at this. Yeah, good chunk of clipping here with the revolve. Timing-wise, your revolve looked nice, but there is a way to make it so you guys don't clip into each other. Yeah, good variety of the gates here. Nice job experimenting with the speeds. It's like one moment I think you're gonna go into a big line work and then you're not, which is actually a good thing because it's unexpected. Here we go, 2-spoke. Breaks off into something else. This is tight right here, what you guys are having to do there. Having to kind of revolve around each other. Very tight space. Would like to see you guys kind of push out a little more here to the edges of the corners a bit. Don't think this person is intentional. Yeah, cool. So Emerald Hunters, I will admit, I've been afraid to use ignore sets for a long time, so we just haven't been doing them. But you guys are doing it really nicely. So I think I want to get back into doing that with my club. Good, good spreading out. Okay, a little arrow shape coming at the end here. For whatever reason, this person here in this corner, it looked like they like disappeared and then came back. I don't know, maybe I was just blind. Okay, so very nice job to Fauna Dressage. I think honestly it's actually really funny. The theme of your routine really matches with the theme of your name, your team name. So I think that's a really fun nod to the name of your team there. Yeah, so this was a struggle between the humans and the... Am I saying this right? Like I said, Arendor, the creatures and the light of Arendor here. It felt like it was a conflict, and then at the very end, the two riders come together and, you know, symbolizing hope and things like that. So yeah, I think you guys did a really nice job with your routine there. Really interesting shapes overall that you guys did. Like unexpected moments where I feel like you were gonna go into line work and then you didn't. The only thing is just, like I said, kind of pushing out a little bit to the corners there, unfortunately, with that stupid arena glitch at the time. You guys managed your routine without, you know, having to deal with that, so that's good. All right, moving on to Frost Knights. Oh, wait a minute. You guys, okay, you guys did internationals, so I need to actually put you guys over here. EF. Whoops, Frost Knights. Okay, so, gonna delete that. All right, Ghoul Dressage is up next. Okay. Let's read the chat before I move on, and I am gonna take just a quick little voice break as well. They seem really advanced for the trainee trial level. Yeah, so the trainee trials competition, what is that meant? What's the purpose of trainee trials? The way that I have always seen trainee trials is that it's like internationals, basically. It's internationals for smaller groups, new groups. It's like kind of the big deal competition. It's kind of like the NFL, you know, the big playoffs, whatever. Super Bowl, excuse me, the Super Bowl. Anyways, so for this year what they did is they divided it up into standard division and novice division. So novice is like if this is your very first or second time entering an SSD competition, the judging is going to be a little more lenient. The standard division is where like you've competed before, or I think something like that, and the judging is going to be a little more critical. So trainee trials is basically, I don't want to say it's like a free-for-all, but there's no qualification required in order to participate in it. And it's there's no requirements in the sense that like, oh, you have to do this in your routine, you have to use this music, you have to have this amount of things in your routine, whatever. It's a very creative competition, and that's kind of the purpose of trainee trials. It's like training you for the next level for the next year of competition. Okay, let's see. Let's see. The difficulty in routines just keeps going up and up each year. Like back in 2020, no one did windmills, and then 2021, it was like a staple. Yeah, absolutely. The shift in choreography every year is really interesting to see. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed watching Fauna Dressage. Moving on to A Cursed Pursuit from Ghoul Dressage. Okay, we've got quite the story here, so let me take just a quick voice break before I move on here. But let me know in the chat, do you guys have any plans upcoming for the holidays? Like, what are you guys going to be doing for the holidays, if you celebrate? I'm also going to charge my iPad, so my iPad, I'm using that to read the chat, so gotta plug in. Okay, Anna Gray says, I actually judged many of these routines, not saying anything, but very cool to see someone else's opinion. Seeing your live won't affect anything, by the way, the process is over. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I was never officially judging ever, because this is, I think, my third year of doing this watch party live stream format. I don't quite remember if this is my second or third year. But yeah, this is no official judging, no scoring or anything like that, so don't worry, my commentary is not going to affect anything. I actually did I guest judged last year and the year before for internationals and trainee trials. I don't remember which competition I judged for. But yeah, it was fun doing that. I really liked doing that, but this is also really fun because I can just have my thoughts just flow freely. I can just watch the routine once, because when I did guest judging, I had to watch the routine like 5 or 6 or even 7 times to really get all of the details in. So it's nice to just watch a routine once and just let my thoughts come out as they are, you know? So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay. Welcome to the story of how Ghoul Dressage came to be. Okay. So is this what I'm assuming here is this story is your routine. But I don't know if this is like the story of you guys. At last, the fallen ones had dissolved into a far-fetched memory, with the paint chipping off the sides of the wooden cabin, a place which held memories accompanied with nightmares. Any sane human would be wise enough to stay from the rotten wood, the faint smell of a burning fireplace, and the hum of a song. In this place resides a soul, a humanized soul, with feelings, anger, sadness, and most of all, pain. Years had passed, the clock ticking away. In the distance, ever so often, you hear the creaks of footsteps crushing grass and flowers beneath boots. The footsteps were withdrawing from the cabin, lost afar into the distance. These footsteps were home to the hidden soul within the cabin, Emrys, a lonely soul who had ventured out to find someone, anyone at its best. The tales tell that this one being had lost its mind in a battle with loneliness. Ooh, that is a tough feeling to go through. Deep out in the forest hides the cave. Every step closer towards it became heavy, as though an entity was screaming at them. Return, run, hide. In the foolish mindset Emrys resided in, they fought the feeling. Golden lanterns paved the way. As Emrys followed the path, lanterns lit up. A mesmerizing sight to behold. Emrys stopped for a moment, taking in the sight, their mouth agape with awe. It stopped. The peace felt within, the calmness of birds and chirping in trees. Emrys stumbled, taking a sharp turn on their heels. Screams echoed through their mind. Emrys stopped. Behind them the vague shadows appeared, the shadows which resembled the tale. With fear taking over, a sense of peace came. Those shadows were creating an unfamiliar feeling for Emrys, and truth be told, Emrys seemed to embrace the feeling. Slowly, Emrys sunk into their knees, a stray tear falling over their cheek as the approaching hooves clashing against the ground were getting closer. Emrys didn't fight it, whatever this feeling was. Emrys had waited for it, and feeling it, it was pure relief. Black. It went black. Emrys had become one of them, their human soul lost to the tale. Yet their emotions remained. Strangely, Emrys had found themselves a family. One they could count on, one that satisfied those years of loneliness. They weren't in pain anymore. The pain resided in the back of their minds. With this family, they weren't alone. And so the tale continues, finding more lonely souls to embrace within their arms to help find their destined family. Okay, quite a cinematic storyline here. Let's go ahead and get started. Did I give you guys this link? I don't think I did. So we've been here for about an hour. And like I said, I'm trying to go through these as fast as I can. Like, I want to give you good commentary, but I also need to be fast about it. So 8 riders so far. Beautiful timing here. Yeah, good technique on that pinwheel there. What music is this, please? We'll go real fast. Oh no! Poor routine here. I like the sound effects here. Slicing through. And your riders are kind of mimicking that. These white riders here.
Tomorrow is a hope, never a promise.
Yeah, nice doing a little shape down here. Yeah, more people are experimenting with backing up as well. It's hard to do alignment while you're backing up.
Gripping with my cold hands, the shapes I used to take. I don't like a strong man, but it's easier to push away. 'Cause you can all end here.
Yeah, you're right. It does take a while to watch routines on 1 speed, 1x speed. What I may do is I might actually skip introductions and go straight to the routines just to save a little time. I agree. It's syncing up with the music really nicely.
It's in my blood, it's in my veins.
I like when choreography does this, where there's a whole bunch of riders and then they go away. It gives the routine a little bit of room to breathe. By the way, if I'm like shouting or anything, or like it sounds like I'm raising my voice, it's because I am. The music is really loud on my end. It's quiet for you guys, but for me it's kind of like standard volume, which happens to be pretty loud. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about the ignore sets. The ignore is not exact timing anymore. Did you guys switch horses? Because it was all white horses, and now it's all black. Good, a little bit of inverse pinwheel here, it looks like.
Soon you'll be
That's what I call them, at least, when the alignment of a pinwheel is offset instead of straight across. I think the first time I saw that happen, an inverse pinwheel, was Sea Vikings. Nice big group here. Yeah, that's a cool place to end the routine, because a lot of the times it's, you know, you end at the center, in the middle of the routine. But having you guys kind of like walk off stage almost, I like how you guys did that at the very end. Okay, so congratulations and best of luck to Ghoul Dressage in your performance. I really liked what I saw there. The syncing up with the music, as Trippy said, I agree with Trippy that it lined up very well with the music. Story written by Melanie Frenhall. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna just kind of quickly see if I can bring up the speed a little bit here, just at the very end here. Is there anything else we need to see at the end here? I think it's just credits. But yeah, let's see what we got in the chat here. I think writers appearing and disappearing, as you said, makes it dynamically interesting. It's more monotonous if all the writers are in the same time. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, this is your first ever routine. Well, I think you guys will do very well in your placings, so I wish you the best of luck. Okay, so we're going to move on to Perfect Witches. So here is your link for you guys. Yeah, I agree. You got to have some some breathing room, but I think also too in that particular routine, they had to take time to like switch the horses, so they needed that time away. So that is definitely intentional. Okay, so playback speed is fine here. Robin Hood, love that. Okay, Robin Hood and his companions learned that the queen was hosting a grand banquet. The opportunity to learn more about the root of her treasures was too tempting to pass up. The gang infiltrated the banquet in disguise. Little John as guard, Will Scarlet as kitchen assistant, and Robin himself as a supposed nobleman. Through clever eavesdropping, they discovered that the queen would be traveling to a remote castle the next day with her treasures. In their hiding place, they planned the ambush. A junction, they wanted to stop the convoy with a fallen tree, while other members created distractions. When the queen's carriage reached their spot, the attack began. 2 knights of the royal guard fought bravely while the queen tried to escape with the knight. But Robin had taken precautions. They ran into a second ambush where the queen was finally left alone and confused in the forest. While Robin and Little John and his younger Will tried to catch up to the queen, another knight found one of Robin's gang and fought for his queen in vain. Robin, Little John, and Will caught up to the queen and confronted her. Politely but firmly, they took the treasure chests. Your treasures will now help those who really need them, Robin explained before the gang disappeared. In the evening, they distributed the treasures to the poor, who received them with joy. Robin and his companions once again proved that the balance between rich and poor could be restored, at least for the moment. Okay, so, we're using the actual soundtrack of the Robin Hood, I guess the live action. I have not seen this movie. Nice outfit choice. Hello and welcome to Cupcake. By the way, I apologize if I'm like sniffling or anything on the stream here. I think I'm a little sick. Like, I woke up and my throat was kind of hurting a little bit. It's one of those things where, like, if you sleep with your mouth open, your throat goes dry. So I think it could be that, or just I'm actually sick. I don't know. Let's make sure we give a like on the video. Nice. Action arrow. I think that was a keyhole lock. Yeah. Good alignment here. I have to sneeze. But it's one of those sneezes that I don't know when it's coming. Good, I like how you immediately push out to the outer edges. Pretty soon, like within first 30 seconds, you know? You know, honestly, really smart use of the medieval clothing. Very nicely done on this circle, timing it gap-wise. So these must be the knight characters, right? Taking just a little bit of a voice break here. Yeah, don't forget also too, we're at the top of the hour. Be sure to invite any of your friends, any club members, team members, or anybody who might be interested in just hanging out, watching routines together, supporting the community. And be sure to also subscribe to my YouTube channel here, because tomorrow we're going to do the same thing, but for the internationals routines. Not very nice on this one-spoke pinwheel. Right into a calm, good alignment. I like the change of the music here. I think this is where, like, this is the ambush, right? Yeah. Yeah, cool here, because everyone's doing something a little different. Heck yeah, give me some line work. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, I think you guys did very well visually telling the story here. Right, because the whole idea was that, you know, Robin Hood and his band were ambushing the queen and her party and stuff like that. And I saw that. I saw that very clearly. So really nice job on that. Okay, Wicked Crows. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to watch internationals tomorrow here. Okay, moving on to Phobia Dressage. We're about halfway through here, so we're actually doing pretty good on time. All right, here is the link for Phobia Dressage. And we'll take a look. Oh, I did not do that right. Okay. Okay, so the music is Like a Prayer, and this is, okay, the music here. So does not seem to be a storyline, but that is okay. Whoa, I like your text banner. I think the intro is the story. Nice use of the reshade. I love the sound effects. Hey, Charlie, welcome. How you been doing, Charlie?
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Whoa. Honestly, thank you for doing your intro visually from a time perspective today. How did you film this? Because how are you able to see the windows here?
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you.
Now, I don't mind, you know, reading the stories and stuff like that, but, you know, there's a lot of routines we gotta go through and trying to be fast about it. So it does add up time. I really want to know how you did this. Okay. one spoke. Some slants. Nice alignment on this incoming slant here. I do like the song choice as well. Nice, I like what you did here. 3 riders, so 5. An uneven amount of riders. A little bit close here on the gap. Looks like you're intentionally trying to be really close, like really, really close. But this second rider here looks a little too close. And then you guys expanded back out and fixed it, so that's good. Good job on that revolve. That was an interesting way of getting out of it. Beautiful little box cross. It's not a true box cross, but it creates a box shape, and you're crossing. So, not quite the same as the first time, but still really nice overall. I kind of like what you did. You kind of are ending the same way that you started. Little weave it in and out shape with the white riders. This is the second time where you guys are basically really tight next to X doing that move there. Yes, the use of the arena was really nice in this routine. Was it 8 riders? I think it was a total of 8. Something like that. You know, one thing that I've been meaning to do is say where these clubs and teams are from. Like what region they're coming from, North America, UK, whatever. I haven't been doing that, and I didn't write it down in my list. So next year I gotta remember to do that. Because the point of the watch party too is to also represent dressage from all over the world. Interesting. I think you can really take this intro and the outro and really interpret it in so many different ways. I think it's, again, really interesting that you decided to make your story visual as part of your intro rather than writing a separate intro or writing a separate story and then doing a visual introduction kind of thing. Yeah, so really nice job. Best of luck to Phobia Dressage. Okay, so we've got Riders of Tenebris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but here is the next routine here. Thank you, Charlie, for counting the number of riders there. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. So let's see, we'll scroll down and see if there's a story. The routine is an exploration of the desert planet Dune in Frank Herbert's novel. Oh, I'm not familiar with it, but I'm curious. Let me take a quick water break. You know, another thing too is that usually I'm not able to come to SSD's official watch party. So that's also kind of a nice thing that I'm doing it here. so that, you know, I have my own time to watch the routines, but also support you guys. So the planet's silhouette, lonely in the vast universe, is briefly seen before the landing into its unwelcome atmosphere. The sandy landscape, the constantly changing and reshaping itself, is illuminated by the scorching sun. Its rays sting the environment. Ooh, I really like that analogy here. Before melting beyond the horizon as the stars set. A dune is moved by the wind, gliding with its guidance. The little grains of sand soar together, indifferent to their fate. From the flying vehicle ornithopter, that is a word. I apologize for mispronouncing that. Aloft in the sky, a sandworm is spotted. Its swift voyage elevates many clouds of sand, interrupting the desert's tranquility. The creature hides for a fleeting while, as the many sands are ready for it to ultimately emerge on the surface. A commotion is induced by the sandworm's sudden movement. It propels itself hastily through the sand, revealing its body. After a sail through the endless dunes, it dives back into the sand, leaving nothing but a lifeless desert. Okay. Leaving a like for you guys. Yes, they did both a Trainee Trials and Internationals routine, so we're going to see them again tomorrow. I like the subtle reshade here. Very, very subtle. Good. You have 30 seconds, if not less than that, to really capture the judge's attention in the very beginning of your routine, and you guys really did that here. Like, capturing it and holding their attention, you know? Really tight spacing here. Nice job on that. I hope you show me the sandworm with like a huge line of riders. Cool how you did this. Wow. You guys are so close and tight to each other. And you guys are doing that very well. Because what you have to do is you have to maintain alignment, but you also have to maintain straightness so you guys aren't clipping into each other. And that's tough to do. Wasn't there 4? Yeah, I was gonna say what happened here. They are a Polish club. Thank you. I really like your use of different shapes here. Look at this like T shape. Are these bagpipes? The music sounded like bagpipes. I love bagpipes. Please tell me this is the sandworm. I want to see sandworm. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the idea of a sandworm. It's a worm. A worm of the sand. Beautiful gaps in the circle here. Little bit of a one-spoke pinwheel here. Good maintaining the alignment here. This is hard to do, to really maintain a pinwheel for a long time. I like also too that there's 3 different groups of doing stuff. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Travel around the arena. Good. What a cool shape here. It's very compact. Hi, Evie, welcome. Here are the credits. Yeah, what really stood out to me was your guys'
Tak. Oj. Nikaj.
Pik, minus 10. Minus 15.
a little behind the
Kurwa.
scenes.
Zjazd go.
Nice. Rób. Pięknie. Rozjazd. Tak. Werus
Werus
podgoń.
podgoń.
O kurna, zatrzymała się.
Co się
Goń się,
dzieje?
goń
Co
się!
się dzieje?
It's very cool to see a little behind the scenes there at the end. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, your ability to get really, really close to each other and maintain good straightness and great alignment, that really stood out to me. You had very interesting formations and shapes. I think if we kind of go back, if we were to go, I don't know where to go back, but yeah, I think it was really cool how you did that. You guys maintained this pinwheel very nicely as well. So I wish the riders of Tenebris the best of luck in your trainee trials routine. Once again, we'll see you tomorrow for internationals as well. All right, so up next we've got Sea Vikings. They also competed in trainee trials and internationals. So here we go. This is Sea Vikings routine in the chat and pulling it up. Coraline. I have not watched Coraline, so I don't really know the story here. I'm actually very, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm actually very like culturally behind when it comes to movies. All right, let's take a look at the chat here. Oh, bye Everwind Feathers. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I am so ready to watch TT. I heard a little bit about your routine, but I have not seen it, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited tomorrow for Bronze Butterflies and Wicked Crows tomorrow specifically. Oh, and the Duke's Legacy. Very excited for those routines specifically, but I'm also really just anticipating, chomping at the bit to watch everybody's internationals routine. Okay, let's see. Ice Skating Ray, hello, welcome. And we've got a big praise here for Sea Vikings here. This routine was so good. Nice job, Sea Vikings. Okay, we gotta check it out. The Halloween feel of October and nostalgic memory of many members' childhood was Coraline, brought about this themed routine. Coraline is a very whimsical movie with buttons, spirals, needles, and threads, and we expected our choreography to be just as whimsical and unique. Although the routine is not an exact depiction of the story, there are many elements brought into the routine. Every rider is a popular character from the story itself: Coraline, the other mother, Mr. Bobinski, the cat, Wybie, the three ghost children, Ms. Spink, and Ms. Forcible. Okay, so yeah, this is a problem. I am not gonna know who is what, so I feel bad not understanding the references, but thank you for putting the music here, and we'll get started. Nice. Thank you for keeping the intro short. The music itself is very interesting. I like what you're doing here. You're kind of unfurling the string. So we've got 10 riders. Interesting shape here. I wonder what you called that alignment. This is nice. I feel like this is very different than what you guys typically do. I'm used to a lot of symmetry and unity and big shapes from you guys. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm just saying this is something I was not expecting, and it's looking really nice. Okay. I like what you're doing musically. First movement, second movement. Whoever designed the music here, music choices, good job. That's what I like to do with my music choices. So if we have music, typically I will do it in 3 movements: fast, slow, fast. So fast, upbeat, energetic music, then a slow second movement, and then a faster third concluding moment. Yeah, I feel bad because I do not understand the references, if there are any. Nice. Arrow pinwheel, that's kind of what it looks like here. A little bit of an inverse. This is inverse, this is standard arrow. That's what I see, at least. And now you're picking up the pace, good. Kind of a bass clarinet. What are the instruments of this music? I'm listening to the music more than I'm watching the routine at this point. I'm sorry. I'm a musician by trade here. Oh, poor leg. So it's just natural for me to analyze and deeply listen to the music. Interesting alignment at the end here. I'm not quite sure what the intention was. Nice, slowly adding in all the other characters. Yeah, I agree. The Coraline soundtrack, from what I'm hearing now, is very fun. Nice. Did a little use the Halloween. What is this place called? Galloper's Keep? Forgot about what it was called. Here's all the characters. Yeah. Well, very nicely done to Sea Vikings here. I do agree that it felt whimsical. It felt fun. It felt like it wasn't taking itself too seriously. You know? I'm gonna pause that so it doesn't continue here. Yeah, so again, I'm really sorry I couldn't understand the references, but again, I felt this. Buttons and spirals and threads. The very beginning really illustrated that as well. It felt like childhood whimsy. That's exactly what you were going for, so I felt that. Good. Okay. Thank you to Sea Vikings, and best of luck to you guys. Moving on to Sea Whisperers this time. Here is the link for Sea Whisperers. Let's take a look at the chat here and see what you guys are saying. It looks like we got a couple of Sea Vikings members here to support, so that is awesome. We had a really good time working on it. Ghost is amazing at making routines. Yeah, props to you. Kudos to you. I really enjoyed it. Haven't watched this since we finished recording. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes that's how I am too, like with our Emerald Hunters routines. I'll post it, and then I watch it to do the watch party, and then I just don't watch it again. It's not like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I hate this routine or anything. It's just like, you know, other priorities and stuff. I refuse to watch my Internationals routine since we finished it. Can't stand seeing myself. Honestly, that's how I also feel about, like, watching my old videos back. I just can't watch my old videos. Okay, are you able to reveal which routines you're reviewing tomorrow? Yes, I can. So, if we take a look at the handy-dandy spreadsheet, we've got all of these groups. I know, I'm sorry, this is all really bright green and stuff, but these are all of the groups that I have permission from. I do know that Goldhearts did submit an internationals routine. However, I did not receive a response from them. So, yeah, this is who we're going to be looking at tomorrow. A little bit shorter of a list for internationals. So, okay, moving on to Sea Whisperers. Oh my god. Okay, so I must have watched this somehow, and I shouldn't have, but it's okay, we can always just scoot back. The routine displays two sirens, which are the Frisians, getting in trouble with their authorities, the Andalusians. Oh yay, Andalusians! Oh, I love the Andalusians so much. They were the first Emerald Hunter's horse, and I just love them, you know, even if they weren't my club horse. I love them so much. So it's nice to see them again. And eventually being able to, because nowadays it's like Lipizaners and Frisians and Dutch Warmbloods and, you know, Belgian Warmbloods and stuff like that. A little bit of Belgian Warmbloods. And, oh, Pasofinos, you see those a lot in Dressage. So I love seeing the Andalusians. Anyways, eventually being able to escape them. The routine is mainly done in partner work to show the two sides, the rotary symbolizing the Frisians escaping whilst the police attempt to find them. The Andalusians stay in slower gates more often to show a more uniform and put together group. Okay, so Cupcake Valley UK, and we are using Billie Eilish as our soundtrack here, so very excited to see this. Cool logo.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm watching you. I saw you on the streets.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a difficult time seeing your horses. They blend into the floor a lot. So that's like, how should I say, like, if I had to give advice to new clubs, my one obscure piece of advice to any new clubs or teams is to make sure, if you're a dressage club, you make sure you test out the coats and make sure they're visible in the arena. Because I really cannot see you. Let me put you up at 1080. Yeah, I can see you better now, but overall, you guys blend in with the floor. Like, look at this. Right at the center of the arena, where these dark lines are for the center line, we just completely lose you. See, like, now it's like I can't even tell you guys are over here. Hardly. Good alignment here for the Andalusians. And I want to mention that I also just have bad vision. So on top of the horses just naturally blending in, I just can't. My vision sucks anyways, so my vision is not making up for anything. I do like that you've pushed out to the corners here. I think I want to see you come a little bit this way, to the right side. I wonder if that's an intentional choice, though, for you guys to not be very visible. Little bit of alignment here. Yeah, I have to really, like, kind of almost strain my eyes to see you guys right now. I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just saying, like, I just cannot. It was hard for me to watch this routine because I just could not see what you guys were doing a lot of the time. Okay, but I do wish you the best of luck for your placings and scores and feedback for trainee trials this year. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next routine. We've got who do we have? Silent Dragon. Silent Dragons is a North American club. I do know their owners, so I know where they are from. Yes, I do agree. The routine was very nice. Okay, click the routine. Because the two buttons to click the routine and the thing are so close together. Okay. Yeah, I think also too, it looked like a little bit of a quality issue. Just like a video graphics thing. So I think that might have also impacted it. Okay, our routine had no specific theme. We were more so matching our routine to the song we had chosen. We did want to add that the routine shows how communication and trust is important because we had two people commanding. Ooh. While both commanders were not only commanding from the inside of the line. Ooh, that's even more interesting. They were commenting from above how it looked and if things were running weird with the help of a third person who was strictly overhead. Wow. So you guys really had to work with screen delay, because I've tried recently having to command myself in line and watch myself from overhead at the same time, and that's hard. Like, that's a skill you develop. It's not a natural thing. This routine couldn't rely on one person, but rather all of us were needed during different stages to make sure our riders made it to the end. We had many issues building this routine, last-minute changes due to things not working out, but despite all the issues that occurred, the writers continued to work together, figure it out, regardless how stressful it became. The dragons ended the routine off with a bittersweet farewell. Okay, so I'm curious about the spelling of this word, because the word sweet is typically either like a noun or kind of like an adjective, versus the word bittersweet, as in bitter, S-W-E-E-T. That means something a little different. So, curious on the choice there. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Hold on. My OBS just said it disconnected. That's bad. Yikes. Okay. Must have had like a lag spike or something. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so we've been here for an hour and a half. A little more than that, so we're going good. Hopefully you guys can see it now. I don't know what happened to OBS. I've never gotten a notification like that. I'm back now? Okay, good. Yeah, good use of different gates here. I think the owner Sky, that's what I was saying earlier. I think the owner Sky said that you guys were experiencing a little bit of lag in the final take. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, nice timing here. I love some good old-fashioned line work. Yeah. I think another thing you guys have said in the past is you guys are really working on your choreography and increasing your difficulty, and I think you guys are really achieving that now. Yeah, good alignment here. Good technique. This is kind of the second time you guys have come to this corner here. So I want to see you guys kind of flip it around and go this way. Little dodge, I think. Yay, big line! Ooh, fun. That was not expected. Little tear this way. Okay, what are you gonna do here?
Saw you seat at the counter when I looked away. Saw you turn around, but it wasn't your face. Said I need to be alone now. I'm taking a break. I called and I returned your word.
Yeah, a little bit of a time in there, like a thread keyhole. That was kind of cool. I think this is a lag right here. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad for this person. Yeah, I still think you guys can do more with it in terms of difficulty, and because your technique looks really, really strong. Like, look at this timing here, look at the alignment here. That looks really nice. Yeah, I still think you guys can do more with it, because it feels very uniform, which I love uniformity. But at the same time, if the whole thing is uniform, then, you know, the judges are kind of looking for a little bit more variety there, right? Okay, so let's scroll down here. Okay, so very nice job to Silent Dragons here. I really liked the unexpectedness of some of the shapes that you guys did. Your technique, again, very, very strong. And then, yeah, just kind of my only thing is that, you know, what else can you do, you know, in a rider line that can make it have more variety, right? Different use of gates in one move, different directions, where do certain people end up at the end of a move and things like that. So, okay, best of luck to you guys. Thank you guys for sharing your routine, and thank you to all of the other clubs and teams that have shared their routine with me specifically today, but with the entire community as well. Moving on to Silver Sharks. So we've got Silver Sharks is also a North American club. Okay, the first three notes, I literally can tell what this is already. Okay, let's see. Sally's song. This is our first ever routine. Yes, that's awesome. It's really cool to see routines debuting for the first time. I'm saying that like you're a K-pop group. I'm so proud of our Tiger Sharks. This routine has been in the works for months. They've worked so diligently, and I admire every single shark's drive and passion for competing. Our time creating this routine has been nothing short of incredible, and it has brought us so much closer. I am the luckiest owner in the world to be working with such an amazing group of people. I especially want to give a shout out to our alt writers. They truly work so hard, learning multiple places when needed. They've stepped up when we needed an extra hand, and have put in equally as much passion into this routine. Okay, yes, so I want to take a moment to shout out all of the writers in this routine, in these routines, all of them, for their countless hours of dedication, testing, multiple run-throughs, multiple takes, different things that they need for their routines and stuff like that. So I'm really, really proud of all of you. I think you're all going to score so well. It's going to be so hard for the judges, honestly, to find placings for you guys, because in my books, you guys are all first place. Okay. So, quick little voice break here. Okay. As we come up on the 2-hour mark, please let your friends know that they are missing out on this watch party here. Like, Trainee Trials is almost done, but we're going to move on to International, so I'd love to see all of you guys here for the Internationals watch party. Okay, moving on. Here we go to Silver Sharks. This is a reshade? This is a reshade preset, guys. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, I'm so excited to see the tigers. Are you guys gonna bark at me in the live chat? I'll bark back. Yeah, I think honestly the time zones is a little bit of an interesting thing because I started at noon Pacific time, but I know that these live streams take a while. So, you know, no matter what time I start the live stream, you know, there's gonna be people that aren't gonna make it and they're gonna lose out. So it's just something I can't control, but... Okay, bark, bark! I'll prepare my barking voice for tomorrow.
I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedies at hand. And though I'd like to
Nice use of the global store here.
can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the
Bark set? Oh yeah.
and does he notice my feelings for him?
I'm not sure if this was intentional or not, but it looks like you guys are filming at nighttime with the nighttime filter on. So I do wish to encourage you guys to film with the daylight slider on, because it's turning you guys blue, and like especially here, look, as you guys get real close to the edge here, you pretty much start turning black, and it kind of distorts the color a little bit. I do want to see what you're wearing. Very nice gaps here. Is this Evanescence? What is this music? No, I'm stupid. I like this little box cross. It wasn't quite at X. It's nice to do it off center. Yeah, I like the different use of the gates here. I do want to see you guys get out of this soon. There we go. Yeah, my philosophy with like circles or pinwheels or anything like that, you get into them, do a move, and get out as soon as you can, because it becomes very repetitive, not only for the viewer or the judge, but also for the writer. A little bit of an abrupt ending there. I do wish same thing here that I understood the reference to the movie, because I have not really seen. I've seen parts of Nightmare Before Christmas, but I haven't watched all of it. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so Silver Sharks, this being your first routine. You're telling me this is your first routine? This looks like your 100th. Oh my gosh. I think you did very well for this routine here. I really liked your alignments, the different shapes that you had as well. I think, let me see if I can pull back to the moment, specific moment I'm looking for. I don't know where it was. But anyways, yeah, I think you guys did a very nice job of using the arena as well. You guys really kind of pushed out pretty well. And that was a big struggle of mine when I first started out with choreography. You know, really getting them to hit all four corners of the arena. So I think you guys did a very nice job on that. Okay. Yeah, they said this is their first routine. They said, first ever routine in their competing career. Sounds like they've done a couple before, but perhaps in terms of actually submitting it for competition, first time. I mean, I wouldn't know. Okay. Moving on, how many do we have left? We have about 5 more here. So, gonna highlight you. Sweet Trees is up next. Here is the Sweet Trees routine, and A Tangled Tale is the name of their routine. Okay, I like your logo. Pause until we read. Welcome to our twisted version of Tangled. In this version, Rapunzel enjoys her freedom by dancing with townfolk when suddenly they all disappear. Lo and behold, there's something here, like a emoji I can't see. Mother Gothel is her name, right? Appears to steal her away from the world once more. I want to thank my amazing writers for their incredibly consistent contribution to this routine. We had so much fun making it, and we hope you enjoy. They had some issues with lag at the end, and I think we did pretty good. Okay. So yes, I am excited. This is a movie I have actually seen. Congratulations, Beck. I've actually seen the movie, and I'm going to understand any references. Like I said, I'm just so culturally behind on certain movies I just don't understand. I think we got to do some movie nights with Emerald Hunters so I can actually watch these movies. Yes, welcome back. Just in time again for Sweet Trees. Oh, I love your reshade. Yeah, see, this unfortunately is another instance where I might struggle seeing you guys. The horse is just blending into the arena. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, it's the Arden. Very nice. I do like the Arden. They're very cute. I don't have one, but nice and chunky. Very sleepy looking horses. So this is the instrumental soundtrack. I feel like I can sing to it. I don't know if me humming that is actually in time with the music. Oh, this was their first routine too. I feel like this particular soundtrack was also really popular last year. A lot of people were doing the Kingdom Dance. Yeah, really nice job with the use of the circle moves here. Yeah, nice partner work. Feels like a dance, and that's what it's supposed to be right now. Yeah, good that you're getting out to the edges of the arena. Yeah, good. Spreading out a little bit. I thought you were gonna do a partner move, and I'm kind of glad you didn't. Yeah, good. Hit the corners. Good, good. Good. Book it. I'm not quite seeing the story that you guys said that you had. At least not right now. But we'll see.
Flower gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse.
Oh, good. I like how you literally went in reverse on that lyric.
Heal what has been hurt. Change the fate's design. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine.
So this part, this music, it's a lament, you know. Okay, I see. Okay, Mother Gothel right there.
Flower, gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock.
Yeah, I've completely lost you. I cannot see you. The only thing I see is the black dot of your hat. And I think... Yeah, I just really encourage you guys, please do not use chestnut, liver chestnut, or like bay horses in the arena. They're so hard to see. I can't help that though. If that's like your club horse, your team horse, I can't prevent you from doing that. But like future groups, please heed my warning. I cannot see you if you guys are using those color horses. Use gray or black or cremello or any other color, some sort of pinto. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But okay, yeah. So I think what I really liked about this routine is you guys did pretty well with aligning your choreography to the music. And I like how you guys had your music in like 3 movements, kind of what I was saying earlier with a three-act part here. I will say though, from a story perspective, right, you mentioned all of this here in your story. I didn't quite get that for a majority of the routine, but other than that, I do wish you the very best of luck for your routine. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Shaders and camera mode. It overlays on top as well as the bad quality. I mean, even with or without shaders, I could not see the riders in this routine. And that was the same for the other one as well. So let's see. Okay, moving on to Tame Tide. Guys, can you believe it? We are on the last 4 routines here for the day. That's crazy. So make sure that you guys send your friends over here so they can watch internationals for tomorrow, or anybody who might want to come here for the last 4 routines and just catch up a little bit here. So we've got Tame Tide. So here is the link. I think what I need to make sure is that I set the video quality to 1080p. So we'll do that. Okay. Some of you guys, honestly, you guys are like, you're there at internationals level in my book. Okay, so let's set it to 1080p before we get started here. Make sure that's ready to go so that there's no quality issues. Okay, so let's see. Can you hear the music from Oppenheimer? I cannot understand this because I believe this is in German. Can I translate this right now? Translate selection to English. Our competition is about the explosion of the first atomic bomb and its consequences. Ooh, interesting concept. Yeah, hence Oppenheimer. Okay, I should have figured out the context, right? Oppenheimer and then atom bomb and then explosion. So I probably did not need to translate that. Okay, but here we go. So here's the music we've got here. Oh, I am so excited for internationals. Y'all are gonna cook. You guys are cooking now. Interesting way to come into this first circle here. Okay, so we got 8 riders. Ooh. 12? Not expecting that. Yeah, for Emerald Hunters, we were supposed to have 6. Like I said, we were gonna compete in trainee trials, but sadly we had to drop out. Okay, pretty nice on this 4-spoke pinwheel, just a little bit of alignment with that rider. Okay, 2 little pinwheels here. Actually didn't quite look like a pinwheel. Expands out into a circle, very nice. Are you guys wearing like yellow and orange for like hazardous waste kind of thing? Okay, I'm expecting a big moment. Oh, okay. Wait, a little quieter. Good. Which Inters routine is your most anticipated? That's a tough choice. I'm gonna probably have to say Bronze Butterflies, Jupiter, because I have a major bias towards classical music. And they used, I know that they used Jupiter from The Planets, Gustav Holst. I like what you did here in the middle, something a little different. Yeah, here we go again with like the inverse pinwheel. I've taught Emerald Hunters how to do an inverse pinwheel very briefly, and I told them it's actually kind of easier to do an inverse rather than a standard pinwheel. Love how you merged into here. Yeah, you guys are... really doing unique stuff. Okay, big circle moment. Okay, very nice. I want to know, wait a minute, this is off topic, but I want to know how you did this, because that is cool. Wow. Okay, anyways, yeah, very nice work to Tame Tide. Oh, I did not realize until just now the name of your routine is Ground Zero. Very cool. So I'm just blown away by how independent all the riders were. They're all doing something different. Let's cut back here. Very nice job with maintaining your pinwheels every time you did them. You guys really pushed out to the corners of the arena very easily as well. Yeah, like look at this. It's a fun moment right here. It was a pinwheel for a moment, and then it turned into like a couple of like a rotary kind of. So that was a really cool moment as well. So best of luck to you on your score and feedback. Okay, moving on to the final 3. Yeah, whichever one comes in last place, I feel like it's gonna be so hard for the judges to really pick out who is. I feel like the scores are gonna be in like 1 point increments of each other. I'm really having a fabulous time watching these. Okay, Tide Travelers, here we go. So if I could scroll down, please. Here we go. Todd is a confident young fox full of charm, where... Oh, this is the Fox and the Hound. Whereas Copper is, I think, is an introverted hound dog buried under feelings of self-doubt. Throughout the routine, Todd reassures Copper of his value, and together they embrace the promise of enduring friendship, with Todd reminding Copper that they'll always be friends for life. This routine is inspired by Fox and the Hound, with 2 riders representing Todd in orange and 2 riders representing Copper in brown. Okay, so here is our riders here, and I have not seen this movie in a long time, but I do know what the movie is. So, can I please zoom out? Can I please zoom out? Okay. My computer is a touchscreen, so sometimes it's hard because it just like doesn't register sometimes. I think my computer's old too, so it just like doesn't register finger taps anymore.
What do you do that for? We're supposed to do that when we find what we've been tracking.
Oh.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, this is fun. Good intro. Good box cross. Now that's a true box cross. Yeah, I like the voice clips, guys. Looks like your routine was choreographed specifically to music, which is good. Good. I like this diamond shape here. Yeah, it's fun and playful, because that's what they're supposed to represent, right? They're two friends playing around, romping around. Hi, Mars, welcome. Thanks for joining. Little bit of an arena timing issue here. I like that you said there's 2 riders representing each character, but you guys have now split up. Yeah, good push out to the corners.
Can't do nothing right. Of course you're good at something, Copper. We just gotta figure out what.
I will not run away. I'll go ahead and say,
Yeah, nice little shape here. Not quite a tear, you know. Not a true tear, at least.
What just happened? I'll tell you what happened. You're good at something, not at me.
Oh, Mars, that's a great question. I'll help out after I finish this routine here. Yeah, it's fun. Another box cross. Yeah, nice job. It looks like you're doing that on extended canter too, so that increases your difficulty a little bit. I do feel like you've already kind of done this shape, a little box cross into a merge.
Like it, son. Shake on.
Run, yay! Okay. That was a lot of fun to watch. Very lighthearted. And I think we just got the owner of Tide Travelers joining us in the chat here. So welcome to Daffy. Here's all the credits here, by the way. I think this is one of these routines where I'm gonna like go home and be like whistling the theme song. Yay! Okay, I had a lot of fun watching this. I was honestly just kind of bopping along watching it the whole time. Yeah, so I really think that you guys got the whimsical, the fun of it. I really liked how, again, you mentioned that you have two riders representing one character each, but you guys took your time to like really spread out and really do dressage, you know what I mean? Like, do it independently and show off that independence. You guys also really did very well with your gait control, having a couple of moments of extended canter or faster and really working with that. It's tough going fast, but I think you guys really pulled that off. The only thing I would say is just a tiny little bit of technique issues, right? Because I think in the early kind of part of the routine looked like there was a little bit of timing issues, but other than that, I had fun watching it. And I think you guys will do very well on your placings. So congratulations to the Tide Travelers here. Guys, we're on the last two. I cannot believe we made it this far. So let's head over to the Witches students. I believe we are in the UK for the Witches students. I don't quite remember. I'm very sorry. Any tips for how to start a competition team and enter competitions? Well, my advice, my very first piece of advice is to reach out to your members and really see who is interested, who wants to compete. Show them some videos of routines that you really like and ask them to submit videos that they really like and find inspiration. And then really kind of nail down, okay, who wants to do these routines, even if they're really small showcase routines, even if there's only like two or three people interested, you can do a routine with 2 or 3 people. So, whoever really wants to do it, you have to also reinforce the fact that you have to be very dedicated. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the hours in order to really make this routine be pulled off. Because if one person is not available at a practice, that is very difficult for the team to manage. So if you're a small club, you have a pretty big disadvantage, right? If you are a small group, you don't really have people to substitute and things like that. Even larger groups struggle with attendance sometimes, so it's not just you. I do want to reassure you on that, but definitely make sure that you find the members who are really going to put in the work, have good work ethic, really come prepared and really practice and study what they're going to be doing, because these routines take a long time. You have to have the dedication, you have to have the work. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep reading the chat here. I hope that helps. Some advice for creating competitions and things like that. Let's see. Most of the riders were beginners and learned this very difficult and fast routine in 1 week. Oh my gosh, congratulations to you guys. That is so tough. Like, you barely have dressage under your fingers and you're being thrown into this routine in 1 week. You guys pulled it off. I would never have guessed that you guys were beginners. Honestly, I just feel like, the issues that I mentioned at the beginning with the little technique issues, I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have guessed that you guys are beginners, honestly. Okay. Yes, the Witches students, I'm excited. Oh, they're on your server? Very nice. And we entered the last minute. Imagine how good it would have been with a little more time. Yeah. I think the time that you did put in was definitely worth it, though. Yeah, you guys did very well. You own Saturn Force. Very nice. Welcome back to Ice Skating Ray and Crystal Queen's Legacy. Yeah, tell me in the chat what club you guys are in, what team you guys are in if you're also on a team. I keep bringing up my club, Emerald Hunters, here, but yeah, I'm curious to see where you guys are coming from. Let's see. I love your videos. And my voice. Oh, thank you. My voice is currently dying right now, but I appreciate it. Do you know Ruby Farhart Leo? She owned Terrific Bees. Yes, I believe I spoke with Leo at one time. We were going to do a collaboration, Emerald Hunters and Terrific Bees. However, I believe the scheduling just did not work out. Let's see. Terrific Tigers. Yes, Ray. Okay, I can call you Ray. You're in Hazy Galaxy. Very nice. We used to be there. Emerald Hunters used to be on Hazy Galaxy for a little while, and then we moved back to Freezing Crater. We were made like 2 weeks ago and have 39 members already. Congratulations. Okay. So, yeah, I spent too much time getting members. I mean, if those members are really awesome and they're really dedicated and they're really supportive of each other, that's awesome. But at the same time, I will, say that sometimes it can be difficult having a lot of club members all at once and managing the numbers there. Okay. So, moving on to the Witches students. Oh, hold on. Stop. Okay. Take a quick water break. Ooh, your club is 2 years old? That is fantastic. I feel like the longevity of clubs and teams is getting better. Like, it used to be pretty often that you would hear, oh, this club disbanded, or we're disbanding, we're taking a break, or whatever. But nowadays, you're hearing more often that clubs are lasting a year at least, or more. And that's pretty good. A fierce and exhilarating competition unfolds between two of the most iconic and graceful horse breeds, American Saddlebreds and the Arabians. Ooh, very interesting choice of horses here. We don't usually see these breeds in Saddlebreds especially. We don't see them in dressage, and Arabians are a bit dated these days. This high-stakes tournament sees these majestic creatures go head-to-head, each breed showcasing its unique talents, beauty, and spirit in a battle of supremacy. The American Saddlebreds are known for their elegance, smooth gaits, and showmanship. They square off against the Arabians, whose endurance, agility, and striking presence make them a formidable rival. As the tension builds and the stakes rise, this thrilling rivalry offers a rare glimpse into the heart of the dressage world, a world where beauty, talent, and tradition collide in the pursuit of victory. Okay, so music. Valor is Dead. I do not know the reference here, but I'm very excited. Okay, let's scroll back here. Okay, bye, Charlie. Thanks for coming. I think I just saw Arya in the chat as well. I'll look back at the chat in a moment. I love this move. This little... I don't remember what it's called, where you weave in and out of the riders and you pick up the riders. Love that move. I think we're starting off with Saddlebreds. No, Arabians here, Saddlebreds here. Gorgeous timing. Yeah, Saddlebreds are... I think this is the first time I've seen Saddlebreds in a dressage routine. Nice gaps here. Going back into the beautiful comb alignment. Would like to see you guys start spreading out a little bit. I spoke too soon. Literally, that's exactly what just happened. Music is a bit of a slow burn. Yeah, good. Pick up faster gates as the music intensifies. Nicely done, little partner move there. Yeah, again, I would like to see you guys start to put your riders somewhere else outside of a single file line. All these groups are slaying? No, for real. Like, the line work is fabulous. I really do think the line work is great. But I think that'll just help your score more to have you guys split up a little. See, yeah, right here. This is good. Yeah, your technique overall, very, very strong. I think, like I was saying, taking the time to do something a little different with splitting up your riders a little more, I think that'll kind of help increase your difficulty score and your variety score a little bit. Because like I said, your line work looks fantastic. Like, I am a sucker for line work. But at the same time, kind of, again, looking for the riders, you know, on different parts of the arena, right? Somewhere here, some are over there, some there. I think also, too, I would have liked to see your guys' special gates, because I know you guys, the Saddlebred, what is your special gate called? The rack? Slow rack? I forgot what their special gate is called. And then the Arabians have their special, their rear spacebar move. I'm surprised I didn't see that. Yeah, see, look at this. Like, this is so nice right here. Really good technique, good timing, good alignment, straightness here, good spacings. Yeah, so, okay, let's see what you guys have to say in the chat here. What is her Discord name? I am not sure who we were referring to, if we were talking about the old owner of, Terrific Bees. Eleanor Ember Storm says, I have 16 members. Hey, 16 is a solid number. Not me spacing that the stream was today instead of tomorrow. Well, Aria, you're actually here in good timing because technically Internationals is tomorrow. Trainee Trials is today. I wanted to do Trainee Trials today because it was there was a lot more routines to look at and just get them, you know, kind of out of the way. Okay, so let's see. Charlie has left, and yeah, all the groups are slaying. Do you know Leo's Discord name back? Yeah, no, I don't remember. I would have to look at my Discord DMs, because like I said, I did talk with them at one point, I believe, but I just don't remember anymore. Okay, so guys, the finale is here. We're going to watch the Jarls, or the Jarls. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So here is their routine in the chat. Yeah, there's so many routines, and some people were asking, like, what routines I am anticipating for this year. So Internationals wise, I'm definitely looking forward to your guys' TT, but also Bronze Butterflies. Really looking forward to Bronze Butterflies. Duke's Legacy, forgot about them. Duke's Legacy, their routine was wicked, I believe. And then who else? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all the routines. Right, so we said, who was it that I was looking for? Duke's Legacy. Wicked Crows. Wicked Crows I'm looking forward to as well. But all of these routines here, had a fabulous time watching these. And like I said in the beginning of the stream, I intentionally do not watch these routines until the day of. So that way I can come to these streams and, like, you know, my train of mind, what is it called? Train of thought. I don't know what it's called when, like, free-flowing thoughts. Okay, I've been talking for so long that I'm just forgetting what I want to say and how I want to say it. Okay, advertisement. Come on, scroll down. It just, like, doesn't want to load. Some old dude talking. Okay. The story begins... Actually, you know what? Let me pause this so it just doesn't go on without me. The story begins with the mythical creatures, otherwise known as curses, represented by the riders in white. These are creatures created and formed by Dark Core. Ooh, okay, so this is kind of a story of Star Stable. These creatures are created and formed by Dark Core, where their sole purpose is to attack and destroy anything in their way. When attacks started to become more frequent and the bustling city of Jarlheim was almost constantly fighting with their lives, the Jarls were formed, shown in the first sequence. Okay. Starting up with only a handful of recruits, each knight under the Jarl's name would take down any curse that lay in their way. As more curses were slain, the recruits filed in, wanting nothing more than to protect and provide for their beloved home. This is very strongly shown in the second sequence. During their battles, a large surge of curses had been sent out on Jorvik, represented through the start of the third sequence, leaving the knights of the Jarls to do what they knew best. As the battles grew longer, so did both sides, which only led to more intense brawls. Furthermore, despite how much a side is winning, they both must regroup and regain strength. Once again represented in the riders' movements in the fourth sequence. In the fifth sequence, each side goes through different classes and chases and conflicts taking place throughout the arena, and all the Jarls eventually had rounded up and forced each curse to be eliminated toward the end of the same sequence. As the scene moves onto a 1v1 battle, it shows weakness and how tiresome these battles can be for both sides. Nonetheless, the Jarl presented with a curse, it's the same strength. Nonetheless, the Jarl presented with a curse, it's same strength. I don't quite understand what this means. Strength conversion takes place, and the curse was purified out of its war-made form and into a loyal knight of the Jarls. Despite all battles and losses, each member of the Jarls come together to celebrate a win, shown within the last set of sequences where not a curse is in sight. Okay, so music we have here, and you guys are a UK group, it seems. Okay, so let's skip ad here. So it's kind of basically an origin story. Imagine if they had Jarlheim updated. Ooh, bit of a red I always say this, pre-shade instead of reshade, because I mix up the word preset and reshade. Yeah, good opening segment here. Yeah, when they update Jarlheim, I bet it's gonna be cool, but at the same time, we're all gonna miss it. Good alignment here. Yeah, it really makes this partner move. You guys pulling it off. Cool way of coming here. Nice job on this 4-spoke pinwheel. Hit right there in the center. Good. See if you can get out of this pinwheel right now. Cool. I like how you did that. You guys joined together. Freaking awesome music choice as well. Give me your music. I swear. Good, I like the different shape here. Really splitting up your riders. This could be fun to play in wind ensemble. Any of you guys in band, marching band, theater, orchestra, choir? Let me know in the chat if you've ever participated in one of those type of performance groups. I like what you did here. You're splitting up your white riders and the Jarls in interesting uneven patterns. See, this is what I was looking for in the Saddlebred Arabian routine. I want to see you guys do your special move. Change to black. Good. Tells the story. Music calms down. Good, pushing out to those corners. Fun! I like how this looked. Corners here, little trio. So you guys all changed to black, basically. Okay, some line work. Stupid bird. Always the bird that messes everything up. Yeah, fun little partner move here. Right into a pinwheel. Excuse me. I think that's the strongest pinwheel I've seen today.
So you're on YouTube.
Yeah, so I think this was a very good choice as the ending of today's stream. This was a really strong routine. I really like the unexpected shapes, unexpected moves that you guys did. You guys did really well pushing out to the corners of the arena. I would say, though, the only kind of criticism I have, feedback for you guys, is the reshade preset. I understand that it was a red preset because your colors, your theme colors are black and red. I feel like it could have been a little bit more of a saturated red, just a little bit, because it felt dull to visually look at. Now, your routine itself, choreography-wise, was fantastic. It's just, I felt, I don't know how to say it, like visually not drawn in from that kind of perspective. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, yeah, I definitely felt the storyline here, all the White Riders, you know, transforming into the Jarls, the Curses, I should say, that's your official name. I really saw that transformation take place. So, okay, thank you to the Jarls for your routine performance here. I wish you the very best of luck with your score and your placings for trainee trials here. But guys, take a look. We are officially done with watching the trainee trials routines. Whew, that was quite the live stream. I had a lot of fun watching all of these routines, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys are coming away with inspiring routines. Please be sure, if you haven't already, to watch these routines again on your own accounts and like engage with those YouTube videos. Like hype it up and be like, hey, I came from Rebecca Ravenbird's live stream or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at the same time for the big old internationals live stream as well. And yeah, thanks so much for coming, everybody. Oh, let me read the last of the chat before we go here. Okay, let's see. I wonder how long it took for them to do this because it looks so good. No, for real. I really enjoyed it. I think they pulled it off very well. Oh, thank you. Yes, I sneezed. I think I'm getting a little sick. So hopefully tomorrow I will be okay for the live stream. I'm like okay now, but like I still don't feel like quite right, you know? Yes, very strong routine. Moves definitely kept you guessing where they were going next. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. Okay, yes, these routines were awesome. Again, I'm glad you guys were here. Please be sure to share this with your club or your team that you were in so that they can watch this reaction and just, you know, hang out, have fun with it. And again, I will see you tomorrow for internationals, and I'm so excited for that. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you so much.